Testing 1 2, testing 1 2. Well, hello and good evening, basketball fans. Welcome to the IHSAA Class 3A Sectional 23 Championship game between the Bellmont Lady Squaws and the Norwell Lady Knights, as they are set to tip off here tonight. And one team will play in the regional next weekend. And unfortunately for the other team, their season has come to an end. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Dalton Bishop alongside Brooks Holloway. Taylor Mavronicles with us here as well, bringing you the coverage of the IHSAA Sectional 23. Go ahead and let you know how things started off this week. We had on Tuesday Norwell taking on Bishop Lures in a game that the Lady Knights of Norwell kind of struggled with, as Lures got out to a 27-8 lead before the Lady Knights of Norwell were able to come back and somehow battled through all that adversity, came back and defeated Bishop Lures on Tuesday. So then on Wednesday, Bellmont took on Eastern. And on Wednesday, Eastern came out, gave Bellmont a challenge, but at the end, in the fourth quarter, Bellmont was able to pull away with the victory. Oak Hill took on Heritage in game number 2 on Wednesday, and again, the Oak Hill Lady Eagles were able to defeat the Heritage Lady Patriots. So then that took us to last night. In game number 1, last night you had the host of this tournament, Mississinewa, taking on Norwell, a game that the Lady Indians of Mississinewa was able to compete and battle to the very end with Norwell, but just a few mistakes there towards the end of that ball game cost the Lady Indians from playing here tonight, and that's how Norwell got here. And then also last night in game number 2, Bellmont taking on Oak Hill, and started the game, Oak Hill kind of had some momentum rolling, but towards the second half, Bellmont got things going as a team and was able to pull away with the victory, defeating the Lady Eagles. Well, I had a chance to catch up with both head coaches, Andy Hyman of the Bellmont Lady Squaws and Eric Thornton of the Norwell Lady Knights. We'll come back and hear the comments of Andy Hyman, the head coach of the Bellmont Lady Squaws. We'll do that in 2 minutes. This is IHSAA Sectional 23 basketball action live from Mississinewa High School. Sectional 23. Welcome back to extended coverage of the IHSA Class 3A Sectional 23. And we are now to the championship, and we have caught up with the head coach of the Bellmont. Welcome back to extended coverage of the IHSAA Class 3A Sectional 23, and we are now to the championship, and we have caught up with the head coach of the Bellmont Lady Squaws, Andy Hyman. Coach, you guys have put together a pretty good week.
Yeah, absolutely. We didn't know much about Eastern other than seeing them on tape. They came out and hit a bunch of threes on us. We just kind of hung with them and ended up picking up a good win. And then obviously we know about the Westgate girl from Oak Hill. And I thought our defense was awesome against her. To hold her to 12 points, I think, 11 or 12 points, is just a great job by our defense. And, we got one more to go. We'll see what happens.
There's been a couple of girls on the inside game that's really impressed me for you guys this week. Morgan Schifferly won. She just flat hustles, and Kinsey McMahon as well. Two girls there on the inside that just really get after it.
Yeah, I think that's the strength of our team as an overall whole. We're not real tall, but we're not short either. We're all kind of just the same size, athletic and strong and willing to go in there and get rebounds and dive on the floor, which is always obviously a benefit to the team.
With the two girls inside, your guards have really stepped up too. The Keene sisters, and then Megan Busick as well. She can shoot it from outside.
Yeah, Megan's obviously a big key. Last year she tore her ACL in the semifinals of sectional, so she's come back pretty strong this year. Just a nice smooth shot, and for the most part, everybody's kind of chipped in from the outside when Morgan and Kenzie are on the inside. So it's been nice to see that too.
Had a chance to play Norwell earlier in the season, and have had a chance to, of course, watch them this week, and then, of course, I'm sure on film as well. What are some of the things that they do that concern you?
There's a lot of things that they do that concern us. It's a rival for us. They're in our conference. We see them all the time. They know what we're going to do. We sort of know what they're going to do. We need to make sure that we definitely contain Maya Shelton. She's kind of their big scorer. Against Lures, she had, 29, 30, yeah. So we can't let her get hot from the outside. Their weave's not really a concern for us just because we're going to play 2-3 most of the time. We know we can't really hang with their 2-3 or with their weave and man. So we got to cover up their shooters. That's the big key. Cover up their shooters and rebound it after the first.
Well, Coach, we appreciate your time and best of luck here tonight.
Thank you.
Andy Hyman, the head coach of the Bellmont Lady Squaws. We'll come back with more pregame in 2 minutes. This is the IHSAA Sectional 23. Back to our Meyer pregame shows. We continue coverage of the IHSAA Class 3A Sectional 23 here at Mississinewa High School. We've caught up with Norwell head coach Eric Thornton. And Coach, coming into tonight, of kind of a crazy week for you guys, starting off against Bishop Luers, getting down 27-8. Some of the nerves kicking in there. Last night, you take on Mississinewa on their home floor, and they gave you a good challenge as well. And now you get Bellmont, a team that you beat by 4 in the regular season. Kind of walk us through your season and leading up to this point.
So we've been very pleased with our team's response to a very challenging schedule. We changed some things to make it more grueling. We were very road heavy coming into the sectional with 13 road games and only 9 home games out of our 22 regular season games. And looking at the draw, we really felt like this was the most difficult draw that any team could have. As you mentioned, playing Luers, who is very highly regarded. And then looking at Mississinewa playing on their home floor, getting Kaylee back, just a week ago. We knew it would be difficult to even get to tonight. So we're very proud of the girls for handling the regular season schedule and the way that they did. A couple 2-point losses, a couple 5-point losses, all on the road, no losses at home. And here we are. This is what we've been working for. And you're right, we'll have another tough one tonight against Bellmont.
What are some of the things Bellmont does that does concern you?
They're very, very physical. They're very long. They're athletic. They're perfectly built for that 2-3 zone that they play and have success with. One of the leading defensive average points per game teams in the state at just over 30 points per game. They've got senior leadership. They've got experience back. It was a battle at our place a few weeks ago, and we expect the same tonight.
How about Maya Shelton on Tuesday against Bishop Luers? Just kind of putting the team on her back, and she is a junior this year, so you'll get her back another year. And again, last night, no matter what seems to be going on in the game, it seems like she just kind of takes over when she needs to.
Yeah, Maya can do it. Maya just lets the game come to her. I think that's been the biggest growth for her this year, is being able to get in the flow of a game and find her scoring opportunities, as well as being a great teammate to others as well. Last night, along with Maya, we had Kaylee filling, another junior step up with 21 points. We've got good balance on this team. Our scoring is led by those 2 juniors, and we've got a great senior in Brianne Barger and some other juniors as well. Mackenzie Tolliver, a sophomore, has had a great week for us this week too. And so, we like where our team's at. We feel like we're peaking at the right time. We'll have to play really, really tough tonight.
Well, Coach, I appreciate your time and best of luck here tonight.
Thank you.
Eric Thornton, the head coach of the Norwell Lady Knights. We're back with more pregame in 2 minutes. This is a Class 3A Sectional 23 Championship. Well, welcome back to Mississinewa High School as we continue coverage of the IHSAA Class 3A Sectional 23 Championship. And here tonight, it's the Bellmont Lady Squaws and the Norwell Lady Knights, and they square off for a chance to play in the regional next week. I will do some research to let you know where that regional will be played at. I want to thank all of you for tuning in and joining us here tonight, and those of you who have joined us all week long. We appreciate your support as we bring you coverage of the IHSAA sectional tournament. Well, once again, Dalton Bishop with you here tonight. On behalf of all of us here at the Tribe Sports Network, we want to say thank you again for your support. Well, I had a chance to be here all week long watching some of the basketball. Of course, last night calling some of the action alongside with Ryan Scott. So here tonight, a couple of things I look for out of both of these teams. First off, for Norwell, let me tell you, Maya Shelton has to be one of the best guards I have seen in a very long time. And not only that, definitely the best guard in this tournament that I have seen. She can flat do it. Maya Shelton is a phenomenal basketball player. On behalf of Norwell, besides Maya Shelton, Kaylee Filling has really impressed me for the Knights as well. And then off the bench, Mackenzie Tolliver. So 3 girls really stepping it up this week for the Lady Knights. And then for Bellmont, Andy Himes, Lady Squaws, as I said in the interview with Coach Hyman, Morgan Schifferly and Kinsey McMahon, they flat can get after it. Outside of them, I look at the guards. I look at the Keene, Sydney, I think it's Emma Keene. She's the senior who starts. She wears number 20. I look at her. She's a phenomenal player. And then I look at Megan Busick, and I'm going to tell you, Busick can flat shoot it. Keene can flat distribute. McMahon and Schifferly handle the inside. So for me, looking at this game, it is pretty even on paper. So, well, we're going to be in for a good one here tonight. Again, I want to thank you all for joining us as we are just a few minutes away from the national anthem and starting lineups and kicking off the IHSAA Sectional 23 Championship here tonight. So once again, it is Andy Hyman and the Bellmont Lady Squaws taking on Eric Thornton and the Norwell Lady Knights. We come back with the national anthem and starting lineup in 2 minutes. This is the IHSAA Class 3A Sectional 23 Championship live from Mississinewa High School.
Good evening, basketball fans. Mississinewa Superintendent Pat McKenzie, Principal Steve Quadra, Assistant Principals Rachel Bench and Chad Cruz, and the Athletic Director Jay Chung. I'd like to welcome you to Cooper Court Mississinewa High School, the championship game of the Indiana High School Athletic Association Sectional 23, featuring the Norwell Lady Knights and the Bellmont Lady Squaws. In the spirit of sportsmanship, we ask that all fans act responsibly and courteously to those around them. Use of language and disorderly conduct is unacceptable and not welcome at IHSAA events. Let's afford the student athletes, coaches, officials, and your fellow fans the respect they deserve. Your cooperation is appreciated. Please enjoy the game. This time we'll honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
National anthem in the books here at Mississinewa High School, and we are getting set to introduce you the starting lineups, and we will send it down courtside with Brooks Holloway on the floor with our camera, and we will turn things over to the public address announcer, Kurt McCollum.
Number 10, Tyler Crow. Number 12, Lindsay Culliver. Number 14, Emily Todd. Number 20, Kaylee Anderson. Number 45, Grace Rackmuller. Now for the starters. Starting at point guard, number 24, Kaylee Billig. Starting at the other guard, number 30, Lauren Bales. Starting at point forward, number 22, Maya Shelton. Starting at the other court, number 32, Brianne Barker. Starting at center, number 23, Haley Hinchin. Now for the home team on the scoreboard, the Bellmont Lady Swabs. Non-starters available for substitution. Number 3, Ellen Scott. Number 4, Sydney Key. Number 5, Isabel Wilson. Number 10, Lauren Blanky. Number 21, Kate Morris. Number 24, Kayla Heckman. Now for the starters. Starting at one guard, number 20, Kinsey Philly. Starting at another guard, number 33, Megan Busey. Starting at one forward, number 14, Morgan Shipperly. Starting at another forward, number 22, Emma King. And the third forward position, number 25, Kinsey McMahon. Officials for tonight's game, Mr. Mike Ward, Mr. Lynn Clemens, and Mr. Chris Clark.
So welcome back to Mississinewa High School as we are set and ready to go. Kick things off here tonight. The starters for Bellmont, in case you didn't pick it up on your TV, tablet, computer, whatever you may be watching on. Starters for Bellmont at the guards positions, it's Emma Keene, number 22. Kinsey Filling, number 20. Morgan Schifferly is a forward. Megan Busick a forward, and Kinsey McMahon. For Norwell, their guards, number 22, Maya Shelton. Number 24, Kaylee Filling. Number 30, Lauren Bells. At the forward positions will be number 32, Brianne Barker. And number 42, Haley Hinchin. And Hinchin actually is not starting tonight. Or she is. She's wearing number 23 tonight, so that is my mistake. She's number 23 instead of 42. So here we go. The tip is up and controlled by Bellmont. They will move from left to right. With the basketball is Filling. Kinsey at top of the key, working it around to Kinsey McMahon. McMahon looking to get it inside to Busick, and now she does. And now Busick will go to the baseline, go up with a left hand and missed it, and a rebound pulled down by Brianne Barger. Back the other way is Lauren Bells for the Lady Knights. Now she will dish it off to Kaylee Filling. Back over to Bells, and a 10-second call called on Norwell. So a turnover there for the Lady Knights. Now with the basketball, this is Filling. Gets it off to Busick, and now she will dish this one off to Emma Keene. In the corner, Kinsey McMahon gonna launch up a 2-ball and missed it. Rebound, Megan Busick, and goes up and puts it in. So back the other way comes the Lady Knights. Here is Maya Shelton. Shelton lost the ball, and it's gonna stay with the Lady Knights. Shelton to trigger the inbounds pass. She's had a great week for the Lady Knights. Here's Bells. Lauren dishes it off to Filling on the baseline, stepped out of bounds, and a turnover on Norwell, and that makes number 2. Bringing it up the court for the Lady Squaws is Kinsey Filling. gets it off to Busick and now goes back cross court to Filling. She wants to drive, kicks it out in the corner. McMahon goes to the baseline, goes up, missed the shot. Rebound, Busick. Busick driving inside, kicking it out to Filling. She will get it back off to Kinsey McMahon. Cross court over to Busick. Wide open three on the way. Got it! Megan Busick knocks down the triple. And Bellmont with a 5-0 lead. Here is Shelton. Out in the corner, Bells, a deep one. This one off the mark, no good. Rebound, Filling. Here is Filling behind the back. And a foul going to be called on number 24, Kaylee Filling. Her first, team's first. A 5-0 Bellmont lead. Bellmont lost a couple of weeks ago to Norwell on their home floor by 4 points. Here's Busick in the corner to Keene, and a ball deflected out of bounds. Bellmont on the baseline to inbounds. Kicks it out, here's Busick. She will work it around, gets it off to Filling. She brings it back out, over to McMahon. Filling with it. She's gonna bring it to this side and hand off to Keene. Keene almost lost it, McMahon went and got it in the corner. Busick, another three, back-to-back possessions, and she knocks it down. Megan Busick with all 8 for the Lady Squaws. And the Norwell fans seen this on Tuesday. In the corner, Shelton. She's going to drive, go up with a 2-point jumper and put it in. So back the other way come the Lady Squaws with Kinsey Filling. Now McMahon to Busick. Busick gets it off in the corner to Emma Keene. Back over to Busick. In the corner, here's Keene. Looking, now she's trapped in the corner and she stepped out of bounds. And that is a turnover on the Lady Squaws. 8-2 advantage for Bellmont. 4:53 left to go in the opening quarter. Here's Bells. Cross court over to Filling, back to Bells. And a kick ball. Shelton inbounds. Here's Filling. This is Kaylee Filling. Cross court over to Lauren Bells. Now she'll get it in. Here's Shelton on the outside. She will dribble across. And a foul going to be called on number 25, Kinsey McMahon, her first and the team's first.
25, Kinsey McMahon, her first, team first.
Also going on here tonight over at Eastbrook High School, Eastbrook and Taylor competing for a sectional championship. Keep you updated on that as much as we can. So here's Shelton with it on the left wing, gets it off to Bells. In the corner, Filling. Back out Bells. Lauren picks up her dribble, gets it off to Maya Shelton. Shelton picks up her dribble and stepped a couple more steps than she needed to, and that's a travel and turnover number 3. Inbounding with the basketball is Kinsey Filling. Only a sophomore. Now McMahon, a little too hard of a pass. Out of bounds, turnover number 2 for the Lady Squaws. Turnovers 3-2. Norwell with 3, Bellmont with 2. Here's Lauren Bells. Lady Knights moving from right to left. Here's Shelton. Over to Bells, kicks it out in the corner. Bells bringing it out. Dishes off, this is Breanne Barger over to Maya Shelton. Shelton free throw line extended, and a foul and a block going to be called on Kinsey McMahon. That'll be her second, team second. That's a huge foul. Checking in for the Lady Squaws will be a junior number 10, Lauren Blakey. Here's Bells. Outside with it. Pass inside Henshin. Back out to Bells. She will drive in the corner. This is Shelton. Shelton step back three on the way. Too strong, no good. A rebound to Megan Busick. With it is Filling. Gets it off to Blakey. Over to Busick. Busick for three. Threes in the corner, no good. Just before that, Megan Busick was red hot from outside. So here's Bells. Bells at the top of the key. Bounce pass inside to Barger. She goes up, left hand strong and puts it in. So Norwell now with 4, and it's 8-4 Bellmont. Cross-court pass inside. Keene goes up, puts it in. Emma Keene with her first 2 of the game. 10-4 Lady Squaw lead. Barger inside, back to back, and a blocking foul going to be called against Morgan Schifferly. And the Bellmont faithful did not like that call. So Brian Barger will shoot 2. Free throw up and no good. One more for the senior. This one up and again no good. Here's Filling. Filling with it. Hands off Busick. Busick inside. Driving baseline. Filling goes up, missed the shot. Back the other way. Here is Filling. Kaylee Filling now over to Maya Shelton. Free throw line jumper, no. Offensive rebound. Barger up. Count it and put her at the line. That foul was on number 22, Emma Keene. That was Keene's first, team's fourth. Free throw up by Barger is good. Missed 2, comes down and gets an and 1, makes up for it. 10-7, a 3-point Lady Squaw lead. Now with it is Emma Keene. Over to Kinsey Filling in the corner. Just checking in was Kayla Heckman. Now Filling. Threw it away. Turnover number 3. Bringing it back out for the Lady Knights. This is Kaylee Filling. Kaylee cross court over to Lauren Bells. A 3 and a tie. No. Rebound, Kinsey Filling. So with it, Filling with the basketball. Driving inside, over to Blakey. She picks up her dribble, traveled, and turnover number 4. The Norwell pressure starting to cause a little bit of havoc for the Lady Squaws. Returning for Bellmont will be Megan Busick. 1:09 left to go, opening quarter. The intensity already running high between the two crowds. Here's Lauren Bells. Bells with it. In the corner she goes. And back out. Now she looks inside, threw it away. Busick picks it up. Back the other way in transition. Busick. There's a blocking foul going to be called on Lauren Bells.
Bells on Lady Dyke, number 30, Lauren Bells. Her first, team second. Mackenzie Tolliver checks
Mackenzie Tolliver, who we heard Coach Eric Thornton talk about, checking in for the first time here tonight. Here's Busick over to Blakey in the corner. This is Kinsey Filling. Now Busick in the corner. Brings it back out to Filling. Kinsey hands off to Megan Busick. Busick to the far side, gonna hand off to Heckman. Now Schifferly to Filling, had a block. Schifferly and a jump ball.
Jump ball. Possession, Norwell.
10-7. Clock still ticking, under a minute left in the opening quarter. Bellmont with a 3-point lead. Shelton over to Filling, and she missed the three. Norwell went and got it, and a jump ball, I believe, going to be called. Possession going to Bellmont.
Jump ball. Possession, Bellmont.
14 seconds to go, opening quarter. Here's Busick over to Filling. Bellmont probably going to take the final shot. Cross court, here's Busick over to Schifferly. She will drive to the baseline and threw the ball out of bounds. 5 first quarter turnovers for each team. Here's the pass, and ball knocked away. Driving inside, going up, and the shot is no good.
Good shot from Rebecca.
So at the end of one quarter, Bellmont 10, Norwell 7. We'll be back with the second quarter in 1 minute. This is the IHSAA Class 3A Sectional 23 Championship game.
Follow the IHSAA on Twitter at IHSAA1. That's at IHSAA1. Give it key, checks in, the lineup for Bellmont. Lauren Bales is in for Norwell.
Welcome back to Mississinewa High School. Second quarter underway. Norwell with the basketball, moving from right to left. Here's Shelton, gets it off to Lauren Bells. Bells over to Shelton. Shelton gonna bring it back out, over to Filling, a three, no good. Rebound, Busick. Here's Busick with it for Bellmont. She will drive inside, go up, left hand, a little too strong. And jump ball going to be called, staying with Bellmont. Megan Busick very active here tonight. Emma Keene to trigger the inbounds pass. She does. Here's Busick. Busick over to Keene, a pass inside. Tried to get it to Schifferly. And a turnover. Talking to Coach Andy Hyman before the game. A lot of these girls look very athletic, like they played volleyball, and he told me he don't ever get any of the volleyball girls. They're strictly volleyball players, so really cool to see these girls this athletic. Here's Shelton, a three from deep, and she missed it. Chasing down the rebound and saving it was Filling, but Bellmont picks it off, and now they throw it away. Back the other way is Shelton. Shot up, no. There's a jump ball, possession Norwell.
Jump ball, possession, Norwell.
So the ball is going to stay with Norwell. Inbounding. With the basketball, this is Kaylee Filling, cross court to Bells. Looked like she might have traveled. Now with it, Filling back over to Bells. In the corner, Shelton. She's yet to get going now. Bells a three to tie it. This one drops in. So now we're tied at 10. 6.5 minutes to go, first half. Kenzie Filling over to Megan Busick. The Norwell student section up and rowdy here tonight. Here's Bleaky gonna put it on the floor. Go baseline, she's trapped in the corner, and a timeout going to be called by Coach Andy Hyman. 6:14 left to go in the first half. We're tied at 10, we're back in 30 seconds. This is Sectional 23 championship action live from Mississinewa High School.
IHSA is proud to use Wilson basketball. Wilson not only uses the four high school teams in Indiana ball, it is also the official ball for March Madness. Learn more at Wilson.com.
Welcome back. Out of the 30-second timeout, Bellmont to inbound the basketball. Here's Busick. She's going to launch a three. This one in and out. This one going to Norwell. Busick was hot there for a stretch of about 2 minutes, and now she's went ice cold. We're tied at 10. Very low scoring game. Here's Shelton. Over to Bales. Picks up her dribble inside. This is Brad Mueller. She missed it. And a rebound chased down by Filling. Now Filling will bring it back out. She will bring it to the corner. Have to bring it back out to the top of the key. Kenzie Filling with it. Going to hand off to Emma Keene. Now Busick. Busick inside, lost it, and threw it out of bounds. Returning for Bellmont will be number 25, Kinsey McMahon. Morgan Schifferly checking out. Pretty nice crowd from both schools here in Gas City tonight. Bells, pass. Kicks it out, three for the lead, no. And a rebound by Shelton. That was Tolliver taking the three. Bells off to Barger. In the corner, here's Shelton. Picks it up, gets it off to Tolliver, over to Bells. Lauren over to Mackenzie Tolliver. Now Maya Shelton. Shelton, they're running a three-man weave here. At the top of the key, lost the ball. And it's going to Bellmont. So a turnover on Norwell. That's turnover number 7. A combined 15 turnovers so far between the two teams in the first half. Filling gets it off. Here is McMahon, and they called a double dribble. Turnover number 9. Here's Bells, gets it off to Shelton. Shelton over to Tolliver, a three. This one off the mark. And off the foot of Shelton, it's going to Bellmont. Try to get you some numbers at the half. on both teams, individual scoring and team numbers. Trying to do the best that we can to keep track of everything up here. With it is Kinsey Filling over to Megan Busick. Busick brings it out, back over to Filling. Kinsey driving inside, now Blakey. Now she'll cross-court pass over to Busick, a three. This one no good. Back the other way, here's Bales. 4 minutes to go, opening half. Shelton to Bales. Inside, lost control and a turnover on Norwell. Back in transition, coast to coast. Keene with it, off the hands of McMahon, and another turnover. That's 10 first half turnovers so far for Bellmont. 30-second timeout for Norwell. 3:49 left to go in the first half. We're still tied at 10. We'll be back with more action after this timeout. This is the IHSA Sectional 23 Championship. Welcome back to Gas City, Indiana and Mississinewa High School, home of the Class 3A Sectional 23 Championship game. Free throw line jump shot up by Maya Shelton, no good. And Bellmont will chase down the rebound. Shelton has struggled from the floor tonight. Only 2 points. Here's Filling. Kinsey driving inside, goes coast to coast, up with a right hand. No, but she's fouled. So put Kinsey Filling at the line for two. She's impressed me quite a bit this week, just her effort and the heart that she shows. Filling, free throw up, perfect. She gets her first point of the game. One more on the way. Free throw up and good. So Kinsey Filling with her first 2 points coming from the line here tonight. Working around, Maya Shelton picks it up, cross court over to Filling. Kaylee picks it up over to Maya Shelton. Shelton back off to Filling. Filling top the key, gonna hand off to Barger. Now Barger to Filling, bringing it back out. Good defense by the Lady Squaws. Filling, working around, cross court over to Shelton. Now pass inside, kicks it out. Filling a three. This one no good. Offensive rebound. That was Barger. She put it up and in. So Barger with another two, and we're tied at 12 again. Here's McMahon. Pass inside. Keene goes up, backs her way in, and puts the basketball in the hoop. Emma Keene with her fourth point of the game. Bell's with it now, 14-12, Bellmont with the lead. Working around, now Shelton going inside, had it blocked and a foul. See the foul's going on, it's gonna go on number 22, Emma Keene. That'll be her second and the team's fifth. Maya Shelton will be at the line for two shots. She's been automatic all week. This one up and off the mark. She has had an ice cold night shooting the basketball, something we're not used to seeing. One more for the junior. Free throw up, and this one is good. Just over 2 minutes to go in the opening half of Sectional 23. This is the championship game against Bellmont and Norwell. Cross-court pass. Here is Filling a three. This one off the mark, no good. Blakey pulls down the rebound and lost it. Filling over to Shelton, and she shuffled her feet and traveled. 21 combined turnovers between the two teams. Here is Filling. Gets it off to McMahon. In the corner, Megan Busick. And she will be fouled by number 30, Lauren Bells. Can feel the energy in the building tonight. That is Bell's second foul. Mackenzie Tolliver will check in for her. So Blakey will get it in. This is Kinsey Filling with it. Down to 90 seconds to go in the first half. Now Busick way out. Gets it in the corner, McMahon. Nice pass inside to Schifferly, and she puts it up and in. Her first shot attempt of the night, and that's a big one. 16-13, Bellmont with the lead. Now Maya Shelton out on the left wing. Gets it off Barger, over to Tolliver, out to Kaylee Filling. Cross court, Tolliver. Now Filling. Kaylee picks up her dribble. And now Barger will get it off to Tolliver. She lost it, and McMahon took it away. Here's Busick. Under a minute to play. Now jumper up and no good. An offensive rebound. McMahon puts it on the floor. Timeout going to be called, and a 30-second timeout by Bellmont. 16-13, Lady Squaws with the advantage. 31 seconds to go in the first half. We're back in 30. This is the IHSAA Class 3A Sectional 23 Championship. Welcome back to Mississinewa High School. Under 30 seconds to play, opening half. Here's Kinsey Filling with it. A three-point Lady Squaw lead out to Busick. Busick will get it cross court over to Filling. Down to 15 seconds to go in the first half. Almost threw it away. Busick picks it up, back over to Kinsey Filling. Now Busick. Busick. Blakey, a three. Got it! Lauren Blakey knocks down the triple, and that is the way the first half will come to an end. At the end of the first half, Bellmont takes a 6-point lead to the locker room. 19-13. We're back in 2 minutes with team and individual numbers. This is the Class 3A Sectional 23 Championship.
Start a college and start a career. Your path to a successful career with high-paying jobs starts at Ivy Tech Community College. Learn more and apply for free at ivytech.edu/apply now. Ivy Tech is a proud sponsor of the IHSAA. Do not pick better time to consider career construction from skilled tradesmen to project managers to technical engineers and even company owners. The depth of opportunity has never been greater. Check out builttosucceed.org for more information on the Indiana Careers and Construction Association. Are you built to succeed? The IHSA girls basketball season is near the end, but the action is just heating up. This summer, catch your Indiana Fever as they tip off their 21st season with the WNBA. Opening night is May 15th. It's a new season, new coach, and a new location. This summer, catch your Indiana Fever at the People Fieldhouse. For more information on the upcoming season and tickets, visit feverbasketball.com. Your Indiana Fever is a proud sponsor of the IHSA Girls State Tournament. As an official sports medicine provider for the IHSA for over 30 years, Methodist Sports Medicine and our athletic trainers on the sidelines for each state finals event wish you the best of luck to all competitors. With 6 locations across Central Indiana, Methodist Sports Medicine's highly skilled physicians continue to provide the best in-house orthopedic care, including prevention, treatment, and rehabilitation. More information about Methodist Sports Medicine and our services, visit online at Methodist Sports.
Welcome back to Mississinewa High School at the halftime break. It's the Bellmont Lady Squaws 19 and the Norwell Lady Knights 13. Taking a look at the first half numbers. First for Norwell. As a team, 11 turnovers in the first half for the Lady Knights. Shooting from the floor, they were 5 of 17 for 29%. From three-point range, 1 of 9 for 11% and 2 of 4 at the free throw line for 50%. Leading the way in the first half for the Lady Knights was Breanne Barger. She had 7 points. 3 points each coming from Lauren Bells and Maya Shelton. So only 3 girls for the Lady Knights scoring in the first half. For Bellmont, they also had 11 turnovers in the first half. They shot the ball 7 of 17 from the floor for 41%. They were 3 of 6 from three-point range for 50% and perfect from the line, 2 of 2. Individual scoring for the Lady Squads, Megan Busick leads the way. She had 8, all 8 coming in the first quarter. Emma Keene with 4. 3 points coming from Lauren Blakey as she hit the 3 there to end out the first half. 2 points each for Morgan Schifferly and Kinsey Filling. So 5 girls on the board for Bellmont, 3 on the board for Norwell. Norwell struggling to shoot the ball from the field, and both teams struggling to bring the ball up the court. We're about 4.5 minutes from the second half. Again, Bellmont 19, Norwell 13 at the halftime break. We'll come back with the second half in just a few moments. This is the IHSAA Class 3A Sectional 23 Championship game live from Mississinewa High School. Welcome back to Mississinewa. Just passing along a couple of scores to you. 10:02 left to go in the first half. The New Orleans Pelicans beating the Indiana Pacers 37-33. Also in the first half with 9:56 left to go, the Brooklyn Nets 36, the Toronto Raptors 35. We are trying to find a score on some more sectional basketball going on throughout the state of Indiana. Of course, Eastbrook defeating Tipton last night in a game that was pretty wild, but nonetheless, Jeff Whittick and the Eastbrook Lady Panthers defeating the Tipton Lady Blue Devils. So we are going to try to get you a score on that as both teams come back out of the locker room. Eastbrook leads Taylor tonight 11-10. Score brought to you by Sean Douglas. So Eastbrook 11-10 over Taylor in the sectional championship there. We'll come back in 1 minute with the start of the second half. This is the IHSAA Class 3A Sectional 23 Championship.
Start the second half for Norwell. Maya Shelton, Haley Gibson, Haley Filling, Lauren Bales, and Grant Gardner. For Bellmont, Morgan Shipperly, Kinsey Filling, Emma Keating, Kinsey McMahon, and Megan Husick.
Well, the start of the second half. Bellmont with the basketball. They're moving from right to left. With the basketball, this is Kinsey Filling. Inside, Kinsey McMahon driving to the baseline. Stepped out of bounds. With the basketball is Lauren Bells for Norwell. Gets it off to Breanne Barger, now kicks it out. Maya Shelton, a three to start the second half, and no good. So now Bellmont with the basketball. Here is Filling. Off to Busick in the corner. This is Schifferly. Nice pass inside. Kinsey McMahon out to Kinsey Filling, and a foul going to be called on Breanne Barger. Don't forget, stick around with us after the game as we will have post-game reaction from the winning team. Talk to the coach, some of the players, and put a wrap on the sectional. With the basketball, here is Megan Busick at the free throw line. Now McMahon, a three, no good. Rebound being fought for. And bringing it away is Lauren Bells. Now pass down here to Shelton. She will go up and put it in. Shemaya Shelton getting her first 2 of the second half. Busick, cross court over to Filling. Filling, and a foul going to be called on Breanne Barger. At the halftime break, Eastbrook leads Taylor 26-20. Busick over in the corner to Schifferly. Back out to Busick. Inside pass, this is Keene, and the ball tipped and out of bounds. Very close game here tonight. Very fun for us to watch. Here is Schifferly at the free throw line. It looked like she traveled. No call. McMahon out to Filling. Filling going to work. Gets it off to McMahon. Now she will kick it out. Busick, she will drive to the baseline, pick up her dribble. Now she kicks it back out. Ball will be tipped. And Filling picks it back up. Filling off to Emma Keene. Emma picks up her dribble. Now Filling, nice move inside, goes up, missed it. And a foul going to be called on Morgan Schifferly.
Fouls on ladies squad number 14, Morgan Schifferly. Her second, team first.
5:30 left to go, third quarter. And a steal by Bellmont. This is Keene. She goes coast to coast, goes up, missed the bunny. Gets her own rebound, back up, no call. Kicking it out, Filling, she will drive inside, go up, and count it, but they're waving it off.
Fouls on the floor. Fouls on lady number 23, Haley Gibson. Her first, team third.
Foul was on Haley Henshin. Here's Busick. Busick with it. Working it. Picks it up. Now out to McMahon. McMahon over to Filling. Kinsey gets it off. Schifferly over to Busick. A three from downtown. Too strong, no good. Norwell back this way. Kaylee Filling, and a foul going to be called on Emma Keene. I believe that's Keene's third. It is. So Blakey will check in. So Bell's inbounds, gets it off to Filling. Shelton over to Filling, now Bells. Now Bells from downtown, a three, no good. And a rebound to Busick. A nice pass inside, Schifferly missed the bunny. This is a wild, wild game. Shelton over to Filling. Kaylee inside, shot up, put it in. Kaylee Filling with her first 2 points of the game. Here's Busick in the corner, Schifferly. Busick gets it back, jumper up, and an air ball. Blakey went and got it. Back the other way, Norwell with it, Filling over to Shelton. Things getting a little bit wild here. Now Bells, a 2-point Lady Squaw lead. 3.5 minutes to go in the third. Here's Barger over to Bells. Bales off to Shelton. Maya, and an offensive foul going to be called on number 32, Brianne Barger. Checking in is Kayla Heckman for Bellmont, and you can hear the Boo Birds are out tonight.
Tolliver checks in lineup. Norwell.
Here's McMahon. McMahon being fouled, no call. Over to Heckman, out to McMahon. Now Schifferly to Heckman, McMahon. McMahon driving inside, goes up right hand, left it short, rebound Schifferly up, no. And jump ball, possession Norwell.
Jump ball, possession Norwell.
Both teams struggling to put the ball in the basket. In the first half, Norwell 29% from the floor. Bellmont was 41%, still not very good numbers. Here's Filling, gets it off to Mackenzie Tolliver. Tolliver over to Filling, now Filling. Tolliver with it, now Filling. Kaylee over to Tolliver. Back over to Filling, inside pass to Shelton, puts it on the floor. Lost it, and a foul going to be called. We're going to get Schifferly on that.
Fouls on Lady Swan, 24.
2.5 minutes to go, third quarter. 2-point Lady Squall lead. And a turnover on Norwell. Here's Filling. This is Kinsey Filling. Kinsey off to Heckman. Heckman, 2-point jumper up, no good. Back the other way, and a turnover again. That makes 14 turnovers on Norwell. Now Filling, bringing it back out. Filling going inside, nice move, no. Rebound, Schifferly up, no. Gets another rebound up, and she is fouled.
Fouls on Lady Knight, 22, by Shelton first.
Megan Busick checks back in for Bellmont. Maya Shelton picks up the foul for Norwell. That'll only be her first. Here's McMahon, out to Blakey. Blakey, cross court over to Filling. Now Busick back over to Filling. Handing it off is Busick. Here's Busick, will stop, pop, 2-pointer up, no. Blakey pulls down the board. Now Busick puts it on the floor, driving inside, up, but she traveled. Very, very wild game, to say the least. .90 seconds to play, third quarter. And a steal. Here's Kinsey Filling. Nice move inside, and an offensive foul going to be called. So Kinsey Filling picking up the foul. And my goodness, things are very sloppy tonight. 29 combined turnovers. So with the basketball, 2-point Bellmont lead. Shelton inside, almost turned it over. Now Bells out to Tolliver, back over to Bells. Under a minute to play, third quarter. This is for the IHSAA Sectional 23 Championship. Kicking it out, Tolliver over to Bells, inside Shelton. She will go to work, go up, and puts it in, and we've got a tie ball game. Maya Shelton doing what she does best, hitting shots when they need them. Busick over to Filling. Filling with it, brings it back out over to Busick. Busick going inside, left hand, put it up and in. Megan Busick gives the Lady Squaws the lead once again, 21-19, down to 10 seconds to go in the third. Here's Filling over to Bells. Now Tolliver out to Bells. Over to Tolliver. She will shoot the three. No. Rebound, and that is the way the third quarter will come to an end. At the end of three, Bellmont 21, Norwell 19. We're back in 1 minute with the fourth. This is the IHSAA Sectional 23 Championship.
We're good at being you. We've been you for years. Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance is good at your insurance. Find an agent to help you think about it at infb.com. Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance and stop or will. Different fans' attitudes to the tables, so please be sure your attitude towards the official, coaches, and each other is always supportive and positive. Thank you for practicing good sportsmanship.
So welcome back to Mississinewa High School, and what a dandy of a basketball game we have going on here. 21-19 and 1 quarter to play. Bellmont lost a couple of weeks ago to Norwell by 4 points. They lead by 2 to start the fourth, and here we go. Busick, nice pass inside. Keene puts it up and in. Emma Keene with her first 2 points in the second half. Here's Shelton. Pass inside, Barger now kicks it out. Shelton with it. She will go free throw line extended, kicks it out to Lauren Bells. Bells over to Shelton. Shelton driving inside, jumper up, puts it in. Maya Shelton with 6 second half points. McMahon out to Busick, thought about pulling it from deep. Now cross court to Filling. She will go inside, up, right hand, no, but she's fouled. Foul will go against number 30, Lauren Bells. Kinsey Filling at the line to shoot 2. She hit 2 earlier. Free throw up, perfect. These are big free throws for Kinsey Filling. This is to make it a 2-possession game. Filling. Eyes, flies, and no good. Rebound, Kinsey McMahon. Out to Busick. Inside, Schifferly's pushed on the floor, no call. And the ball sails out of bounds. A 3-point Lady Squaw lead. Here's Shelton. Gets it off to Kaylee Filling, back to Shelton. Pass inside Barger. Out to Shelton, a three for the tie. In and out. Rebound, Kaylee Filling puts it up and in. So now, Kinsey Filling bringing it back the other way. Almost turned it over. Here's Emma Keene back to Filling. Now back out to Keene. She'll drive to the baseline. Kicks it out. Busick, a three. Got it! Megan Busick knocks down the three. And she has hit her last two shots. 5 second-half points for Megan Busick. She's got 13 in the game. Here's Bells. Back out to Kaylee Filling. A 4-point Lady Squaw lead. Now Bells to answer. Yes! Lauren Bells knocks down the three. And Norwell not going away. Here is Filling. Hands it off to Busick. She works it around. Gets it off. This is Keene. Emma almost lost it. Gets it back. And gets it off to Morgan Schifferly. Now Schifferly hands it off to Filling. And a timeout. Bellmont. 5:39 left to go in the game. Bellmont 27, Norwell 26. We're back in 1 minute. This is the IHSAA Class 3A Sectional 23 Championship.
The IHSAA girls basketball season is nearing the end. The action is just heating up. This summer, coach your Indiana Fever will kick off their 21st season in the WNBA. Opening night is May 15th. It's a new season, new coach, and a new location. This summer, coach your Indiana Fever at Meet the Philadelphia. For more information on the upcoming season and tickets, visit feverbasketball.com. The Indiana Fever, proud sponsor of the IHSAA Girls State Basketball Tournament.
Welcome back to Mississinewa High School. Bellmont with the basketball out of the timeout. Here is Kinsey Filling. Bellmont with a 1-point lead, 27-26. Here's Busick. Gets a screen from McMahon. Now Busick going to drive. Go up, left hand off the glass. No, jump ball. Possession staying. No, it's going to Norwell. Here's Bells. Off to Filling. Now Bells with it. Now Barger, she'll drive inside, kicks it out. This is Kaylee Filling, gets it off to Lauren Bells, and a kick ball. So Shelton gets it in to Lauren Bells. Shelton out to Bells. Now Kaylee Filling. Filling inside. Barger kicks out. Bells for three in the lead. Got it! Lauren Bells knocks down the three. And Bellmont with their first lead of the second half. And now a turnover by Bellmont, and the Norwell crowd to their feet. (29-27). Here's Bells over to Shelton. Now Shelton driving inside, kicks it out to Bells. Over to Shelton. Shelton cross court to Filling. Filling out to Bells. Over to Maya Shelton. Now Shelton kicks it out, almost a turnover. Here's Bells. Over to Kaylee Filling, Inside, Barger up, count it, and put her at the line. 31-27, 4:14 to go. And Barger's free throw up, no good. Rebound, Kinsey McMahon. Now Filling with it. Gets it off to Keene. Now she will go inside, left hand, missed it. Rebound, Busick, missed the layup. 2 missed layups for Bellmont. Now Filling gets it out to Shelton. Shelton going to work, gets it off to Bales. My goodness, what a game we've got here. And a timeout by Norwell. 3:46 left to go in the game. Norwell taking their first lead of the game, 31-27. Back in 1 minute. This is the IHSAA Class 3A, Sectional 23.
Great athletes and even better students, sports graphics turning our creativity and your experience into your result. Herb Jones, the official championship provider at the IHSAA, and Indiana Careers and Construction Association built to succeed. Indiana Criminal Justice Institute providing you level up every seat, every time, and double edge meeting.
Welcome back to Mississinewa High School. And a foul going to be called. That foul was on McMahon, it'll be her third. Here is Bales. Now Barger gets it off to Lauren Bales. Bales, it's going to be on the floor. They're going to call a jump ball. And Bellmont will take over the possession. So now if you're Bellmont, you want to capitalize on this situation. Sub checking in for Norwell, number 23, Haley Henson. Here is Filling. Filling with it. Bringing it back out in the corner. Here's McMahon, jumper up, put it in! Kinsey McMahon with her first 2 of the game. 31-29. Here's Filling, and now a foul going to be called. That foul was on number 14, Morgan Schifferly. A 1-and-1 bonus for Kaylee Filling. Free throw up and no good. Rebound, Emma Keene. Here is Filling. Filling. Full timeout, Bellmont. 31-29. 2:49 left to go in the game. We're back in 1 minute. This is the IHSAA Class 3A Sectional 23 Championship live at Mississinewa High School. Welcome back to Mississinewa High School. 49.6 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. Eastbrook 29, Taylor 26. But out of the timeout, here is Kinsey Filling. She's going to go inside and go up with a reverse layup and missed it. Back the other way. Here's Bales. Over to Filling. Now Bales. Over to Henshin. Now Bales with it. In the corner, Shelton. Shelton to the baseline. Out in the corner to Filling. And almost a near turnover. Here is another turnover by Norwell. Now Filling with it. Now Busick. Busick inside going up. No, but a foul. And the Bluebirds come alive again. Megan Busick. Gonna be at the line. Couple of huge free throws for the senior. Free throw up and good. A 1-point lead for Norwell, 31-30. Here's Busick. Eyes, flies, and in and out. 2 minutes to play, 31-30. Norwell with a 1-point lead. Now Filling to Shelton, almost a near turnover. And a timeout by Norwell. 31-30, 1:53 left to go. We're back in 30 seconds. This is the Sectional 23 Championship live from Mississinewa High School. Welcome back to Mississinewa. Here is Shelton on the inbounds pass. She will go inside and gets it out to Filling. Now Bales. Bales. Now Shelton. Shelton. And a foul going to be called on Megan Busick. Samaya Shelton will be at the line. to shoot a 1 in bonus, and she hits the first. 32-30. One more coming from Shelton. This one up and good. 3-point Norwell lead. 90 seconds to play. Here's Filling over to Busick. Busick bringing it out. And a foul going to be called. Fouls on number 22, Maya Shelton. That'll be her third, team's 8th. And Megan Busick goes back to the line for a 1 in bonus. Free throw up, good. One more for Busick. 33-31. Mackenzie Tolliver checking in for Norwell. So the senior at the line in a clutch situation. Eyeing, flying, connecting. 33-32, and a turnover and a steal. Busick inside, layup, up, and it's good! Megan Busick carrying the Lady Squaws tonight. 34-33. And a timeout by Norwell. 104 left to go in the championship game. Bellmont 34, Norwell 33. Back in 1 minute. This is the IHSAA Class 3A Sectional 23 Championship. Welcome back to Gas City. The Bellmont fans just hoping for a stop. Norwell fans on the edge of their seats, hoping for a bucket. Down to 1 minute. Here's Bells, off to Barger. Over to Filling. Filling inside, shot up, put it in! Kaylee Filling puts it in. A 1-point Norwell lead. Now Busick. Busick with it. Down to 40 seconds. Busick going. Hands off McMahon. McMahon over to Keene. Keene over to Schifferly. Out to Busick. Busick driving to the baseline. Goes up. Puts it in. The senior with a nice shot. What a shot by the senior. Down to 20 seconds to play. And a timeout by Norwell. A full timeout. 18.9 seconds to play. 36-35. Bellmont with the lead. We're back in 1 minute. Welcome back to Mississinewa. 18.9 seconds to play. Coach Andy Hyman telling his girls, put your hands up. 15, down to 14. Here is Shelton going inside, shot up, no. Rebound, filling up, no. Rebound to McMahon with it. Shot up, Barger, up, no. Holy cow. Breanne Barger at the line. The two biggest free throws of her career. Free throw up, got it. One more for the senior, Breanne Barger. Tied at 36. Free throw up, good. (37-36). 2.9 seconds to play. We're back in 1 minute. Welcome back to Mississinewa High School. What a game. 2.9 seconds to play. Bellmont having to go the distance of the floor in 3 seconds. Trailing by 1. The Norwell fans all rise to their feet. Every person in this gym on their feet. As you can hear the Let's Go Norwell chants. Here is Busick. And lost the ball. And the ball game is over. Norwell knocks off Bellmont. 37-36. The post game comes up right after this.
This time I'd like to have the captains for the Bellmont squad meet with athletic director Chan Chung to set the game ball to runner-up with Sectional 23. Now I'd like the team captains. The sectional championship team, the Norwell Lady Knights, will set the game ball as well as the sectional trophy. Congratulations, girls.
Welcome back to Mississinewa High School. Bellmont falls to Norwell in the championship, 37-36. And we're getting ready to hear the comments of head coach Eric Thornton, hearing from Maya Shelton and Breanne Barger here in just a moment. So as we await head coach Eric Thornton, Maya Shelton, and Breanne Barger will give you the team numbers for Bellmont in the game. 12 of 40 from the floor for 30%. The difference was the second half. Norwell, 14 of 31 for 45%. So walking you through the game, at the end of the first quarter, it was Bellmont 10-7. Megan Busick started the game on an 8-0 run. At halftime, Bellmont was up 19-13, but a good defensive stance by Norwell. Bellmont only scores 2 points in the third quarter. They only lead by 2, 21-19. And then at the end of the game, Breanne Barger knocks down a couple of clutch free throws to win it, 37-36. So we will come back in 2 minutes with player reactions right after this. Well, welcome back to Mississinewa High School. And man, Coach Eric Thornton, what is going through your mind? What a game. First off, congratulations.
Hey, thank you so much. We're trying to come down a little bit right now, and what a battle. Like we talked about before the game, Bellmont is so tough, and our kids found a way after playing through a first half where not a lot went right for us. But kind of the theme for our team this year has been to not panic and to move on to the next play and just continue to grind throughout the game.
Coach, you were down every quarter. You were down 10-7 at the end of the first, down 19-13 at halftime, holding Bellmont to 2 points in the third. Talk about that last play, and you got to be proud of your senior. Stepping to the line, knowing that probably the 2 biggest free throws of her career, and she knocked them down like it was nothing.
Yeah, that's neat to see Bree enjoy being in that situation. She missed all 4 of her free throws last night, missed her first 2 tonight. I can't remember what happened after that. I just looked at her, and, you know, Bree is such a lighthearted kid. I just looked at her and smiled when she got fouled, and I just told her to breathe. And we both just kind of smiled at each other and made her laugh a little bit. I just wanted to relax her a little, and as you said, those are as big of free throws as you can get to win the sectional.
And then 2 final thoughts from you. Number 1, how proud are you of your girls? And then 2, talk about your crowd. They brought the energy tonight.
Yeah, I don't know that a coach could be more proud of a team than I am. We certainly have been very proud of them all season, the way they represent themselves and our program and our school. I can't say enough about how I felt like they earned this. We had to go out and earn it again today. We kept saying throughout the game, you have to be deserving. We're not quite there yet. You have to earn this. And they understood what that meant. I think that's your third quarter defense that you saw, of just trying to understand this is going to be a low-scoring game, and you need to be okay with being patient, as good as they are defensively. Our crowd, our following over the years has been built through our tradition and their appreciation for our program and wanting to identify with it. I think they really value what these girls are all about, and to see them travel down here to Mississinewa. And I really like to say so many nice things about Mississinewa being a great host. This has been a great experience from the get-go, and first class here through Chance and his staff and all of you. We appreciate that, and our crowd has really enjoyed this week. We feel like it's probably the toughest path that anybody had to take, and to come down here 3 nights and have to play 3 really good teams with a little bit of a target on our back probably too, and being able to take everybody's best shot and just come out with a 1-point win. It makes it so much sweeter for our fans to take the path that we did and have this title.
Well, Coach, first off, congratulations.
Thank you.
You had a great week, and we want to wish you nothing but the best of luck in the postseason.
Thanks a lot. Thanks for everything. Appreciate you guys.
Eric Thornton, the head coach of the Norwell Lady Knights, as they come up with a huge win, defeating Bellmont 37-36. And now joining us is Maya Shelton, and someone who impressed me throughout the entire week. And Maya, first off, kind of just talk about how you just play with that chip on your shoulder. 29 on Tuesday, and then last night against Mississinewa in a game maybe you guys were a little bit frustrated to start out with, but it didn't bother you. It seems like as the game goes on, you just get going into a rhythm. Congratulations.
Thank you.
So tonight, you start off, a little sluggish, and, that's just part of the game. But, man, this second half, you only missed 1 total shot. Just talk about what it's like playing in a game like this, so important, and knowing that if you lose, your season's over.
Yeah, there's a lot of pressure that comes with games like these, but me and my team, we really handle these challenges well, and Bellmont's a great team and great competition.
Let's go! Come on! That's what I'm talking about. Good game.
Sorry.
Sorry to interrupt you. Go on. That's what I'm talking about.
Sorry, yeah. And we just pulled it out, and when it comes crunch time, we usually know how to complete our shots and just finish the game strong.
As a team, you guys trailed the entire game. How do you as a player keep the composure to just keep fighting to the very end?
Personally, I've been disciplined all my life to do that, and coming up in this system, Norwell, it does it your entire basketball career, and it's just games like this where we practice like intense situations where we don't get down on ourselves and we keep our composure and keep mental toughness.
You guys have 6 juniors on your roster, you being one of them. A lot returning next year, but how proud are you of your senior, Brienne Barger? Those are clutch free throws.
Oh, yeah. We're totally psyched to have her on the team still, and she's such a great presence and great leader that we all look up to her, and there's no way no one's going to replace her next year.
Well, Maya, congratulations on the win. A heck of a week for you and your team, and I wish you nothing but the best of luck this postseason.
Thank you.
We will come back and talk to Brienne Barger and wrap this one up here in just a few moments. Welcome back one final time to Mississinewa High School as the Norwell Lady Knights pull it off in the final seconds of this one, defeating Bellmont 37-36. And we're standing with the one who made it happen there at the end, Brienne Barger. First off, I want to congratulate you on the win.
Thank you.
Second, 2.9 seconds left in the game. You're down by 1. If you hit both, probably a good chance you're going to win. your heart's got to be beating out of your chest at that point.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I was super nervous, but yeah, I just looked at Coach and he told me to take a couple deep breaths and just relax and shoot how we always do in practice. So
It seems like throughout the entire game, as difficult as it was maybe for you guys and as frustrating as it was, you still found a way to put the ball in the basket.
yeah, I think just focusing on one play at a time and just really working together as a team and not freaking out, but just having that composure and just knowing that we just have to play hard and do what we can do.
So how does it feel now that you are the sectional champions and then coming into the tournament knowing that this is the second ranked toughest sectional throughout the entire state of Indiana from class 1A to 6A, and you won the sectional? What does that mean to you?
It means a lot. It gives us a lot of confidence going forward and just knowing that we can do it, but really just focusing one game at a time and not looking too far ahead, but just having that confidence and coming into the next game just with that.
You being the only senior on this team and 6 juniors, a good team coming up next year, how fun has it been this season, just being that senior and being the leader, just trying to pave the road for those girls?
Yeah. Oh, it's so fun. Yeah, not having any other seniors, just get to know a lot more people, a lot of underclassmen, but just building those relationships have been awesome, and they each have leadership qualities, so it's definitely not completely on my shoulders, but just kind of sharing that leadership and what that'll look like for our team.
Well, the game's over.
Yeah.
You can finally breathe now. Congratulations, and I wish you nothing but the best of luck.
Thank you.
Brianne Barger with the clutch free throws down the stretch, and Norwell wins it by a final score of 37-36. Well, on behalf of everyone here at the Tribe Sports Network, from start to finish this week on Tuesday all the way to tonight in the championship game, we want to thank all of you for your support throughout this entire week, and we want to wish nothing but the best of luck to Eric Thornton and the Norwell Lady Knights as they continue their postseason run, and they are your Class 3A Sectional 23 champions. So on behalf of everyone at the Tribe Sports Network, Dalton Bishop saying good night from Mississinewa. Congratulations to Norwell.